Welcome back to the Snooker 19 World Snooker Career Mode. We're playing as John Higgins, and in this episode we're looking for redemption because last time out in the opening tournament, the first qualifier of the season, the Riga Masters, we lost in the opening round against the lowest ranked player on the circuit. Am I happy with it? No. Am I fuck? I was bitterly disappointed. The only the game went on, we got better and better, and as the guy did the match for the final frame, it went to 3-3. He did play well in the final frame. I've got to give him credit. You know, based on that final, he deserved the win, but we led on several occasions. I believe we led 2-1, and then we led 3-2. But we just couldn't see it out, so I was disappointed. But like I said, this is going to be redemption, and we are going to be back, and we are going to be trying to get John Higgins into his first ranking tournament of the season, and that will be the Yushan World Open. So you can see our first game is going to be against Rise Clark, so it's going to be an all-Scottish clash. Going to be number 4 ranked John Higgins against the 118 ranked Rise Clark. So this is a slightly longer match, best in 9 frames. It is only a qualifier, so no prize money available, no prize money at stake. It's all about getting the win, advancing to the next round, and qualifying for a tournament. So let's get stuck in. Again, you can see we are ranked 4th in the world, but there's been no ranking tournaments so far, so nothing's changed here. But after this qualifier, we do have 2 ranking tournaments coming up. We have the Riga Masters ranking tournament that we didn't qualify for, and then there is the actual tournament for this qualifier as well. So these rankings could change. I think we're in a decent position at the moment, though. We're nowhere near the top 3, and we've got like a decent bumper over Mark Allen, especially since there's no major tournaments coming up soon. So even for winning these tournaments, the prize money isn't going to be, you know, anything amazing. So I don't think we're in any danger of losing our number 4 spot as things stand. But eventually we do want to try and get Higgins back up to number 1. We do want to be the best in the world, and we do want to try and add some more trophies to John Higgins' name. You can see at the moment he currently has 30, so he is 3rd in the all-time ranking championships. So only Hendry and O'Sullivan are above him. Obviously we know Hendry isn't going to add any more to his list, so it's just Ronnie 6 in front. Can we catch him? I don't know. This is going to be a long series, guys. I do not expect this to end anytime soon. I do not expect the new snooker game anytime soon, so this could really last for years. And the intros lasted long enough. Let's get stuck into the first match. John Higgins against Rise Clark. Here we go, the Yushan China qualifier. First to 5 frames wins it. Scotland against Scotland. There can only be one winner, and hopefully it's the wizard from Wishaw, who actually was in action today in the World Championship semi-final, and he put in a great performance to come and beat David Gilbert. I actually had money on him as well, so I was kind of delighted stages there. In China 140 quid. It's the qualifiers. Nothing amazing, but hey, every penny counts. So here we go, guys. Like I said, first match here.
John Higgins.
Can we get this done? Let's find out. It's going to be John Higgins to break. And I do want to get. I want to put a convincing performance here. Our highest break is currently 41. I'm looking to better that here. I've been playing a lot more online, and I definitely feel like my game's improved. I feel like I should be getting more 50 breaks. I'm yet to get one, so that's going to be my aim in this match, to get at least a 50 break. I would like to get several, but you know, I'm not going to be greedy. If we can get one for now, I'd settle for that.
The long pot's on,
and Rise Clark
going
for
for
it.
it.
He gets the first point of the frame, but he's going to have to go safe. Well, I actually think he's played for the blue there.
So
as
close,
if he played
but he's
the
missed
blue
it.
shot to
That'll
nothing,
annoy him.
and it's kind of worked out alright from there. So
one.
I think I'm going to come off the reds and try and use the black to stop the white ball. So let's see if this works.
Not a straightforward safety shot here.
That's kind of what I intended, and I think that's actually worked out not too bad. We've got a red away for the pack, but it's relatively safe. The white's okay. There's also another red at the bottom of the pack, so there is options here. Although he's kind of... No, that's still there, so Jesus, the Rise Clark's put us in a good shot there. God damn it.
He's played that very
right.
well.
Here we go, man. This is going to be tricky.
He really doesn't want to overhit this.
Oh, we've missed it. We have missed it. Not good. That's a poor shot.
He'll be disappointed with that shot, I think.
And Rise Clark now moves
Foul
up to
on the
5.
miss.
Will he put his
Reece
back in
Clark,
or will he go for it? He's
4.
decided to go for it.
1.
Risky, but it's there. Although he's
Tricky
left
shot
us a
here.
poor positioning, but he does have a shot on the blue. He's decided to take the green. And he's missed the green. So Rise
Reece
Clark
Clark,
there. A white
1.
almost got in. He's had a few decent pots so far in this match, but he's yet to get possession. So as things stand, it's still very open here in this frame.
Well, he's aiming to get the cue ball safe here.
Have we got it? Is it in? It is in.
Brilliant
Decent shot. Pink won't go. Black's out of commission. The blue looks like we can get it easy enough, but how do we get into that pack of reds? How do we open them up? We're just going to have to, I think, just put in a lot of backspin here and pray for the best. This is going to have to be a good shot. This is going to have to be a very good shot. Can we get it? I don't know, guys. Can we get this? Right, here we go.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
Nah, nowhere near enough power, so end the break. Both players have been in, but there have
6.
been no real opportunities so far. And we're just going to have to play this one safe. Oh no, we've hit the kink. Oh, we've hit the kink. We've hit the pink. Accident, did not mean it.
John Higgins.
There will be a chance
6.
now, you feel,
He's looking at this red.
for Rise Clark. And he's not took it, man. He's hit that far too hard there. And we're in. It's a good opportunity for us here. You're on about 50 breaks. You can definitely see 50 points on this table at the moment. We should be okay on the blue. We could take the black, but we'll get the black in a few shots time. I'm not really concerned about the black just yet. This has to be hit perfect. That should be good. Oh, got the gap that we were aiming for. Fantastic.
6.
Lovely wee shot there. And now we should be able to spin round for the black. At least that is going to be the game plan. Let's see if we can get it done. And we have. So there
Nice
you go. We'll
position
get
on
this
the black.
black. And then I'm not sure
7.
what red we'll be going for next. So this one at the side of the pack there that should go. We'll come round the table. We'll check it out. But I believe it does go, man. It should go. Well, there seems to be a plant. It doesn't go actually, but there looks. No, it's not a plant on either. I'm talking shite. Alright. We'll just come back for one of those other reds then. That's decent. Keeps the break going.
14.
And we've got a choice of reds in, so basically whatever one we prefer. Back to the black, and now we're going to have to think about disturbing those reds. We're going to have to think about going into them at some stage. We could go in here, but we'd need to make sure the black gets potted. Let's go for it.
That split is not bad at all.
Good shot. We're into the
Great
reds. I think we're a
opportunity.
bit. Oh no, we're okay. We've got two reds both available into the middle pocket.
22.
There also might be one available down here as well. Does it go? Should go. It does go, yeah. So we're actually good. For a second there, I thought we were in trouble, but we're alright.
He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket.
Then, yes,
No
nice
issues
shot.
there.
Quality queuing there. Really
Putting
good.
together a good break here, and like I said, I
24.
have improved, and I think we're showing it already here. A break of 23. Nothing to get excited about yet, but I think there's definitely signs of improvement.
I can't see any problems here.
Oh, and I don't know, that might actually not be too good. We could probably roll that in, and that's what we're
30.
going to have to do if we keep this break going. Or is there a red at the bottom of that trio? Does that cut in? It might cut in, actually. I think it will. I think it does. So here we go. We're just going to go for this one. Let's see. It's a tough shot. It is a tough shot. And it's not in. God damn it. Right, so there you go. The break is
John
ended at
Higgins,
30.
30.
My own fault.
No more than half a chance here.
I messed up big time. And now Rise Clark
What a
is
great
in,
shot that is.
and it'll be interesting to see
1.
what he can do. How much
5.
damage can he do to us here? He's that's a
6.
tricky red, but fair play to him. He's got it in. He continues the break. So now a nice
13.
black, and he he's got a couple more reds, and these reds should be
14.
able to open up now. Yeah, so I mean, you really could see him clearing
21.
up from here. He's got that red that's up beside the pink. As long as he gets a decent positional shot on that, he
22.
should be fine. And it's just a matter of waiting here. It's a waiting game. And he's missed
Reece
the black.
Clark,
Jesus. So
22.
he's put us in here with a great chance. And this really should see us win the first frame now. I really wasn't
1.
expecting a chance. I thought that was going to be the end of the frame, but we can't afford to mess up on it, so let's take advantage. Perfect positioning on these reds.
8.
I think the aim for us should definitely be to try and clear up from here. The balls are sitting pretty good for us, so there should be no issues. Didn't hit that as well as we wanted to, but I mean, we're still
9.
okay for this black.
This should be pretty straightforward.
Take this red into the middle.
16.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket. What a
I was a bit worried there, I was a wee bit concerned, but
He's
still
queuing extremely well
managed to
here.
get it without much hassle.
17.
And we've missed the black, god damn it. It wasn't the easiest. I think we've been very lucky. Oh no,
That
we're not
was the
lucky.
risk.
The whites went in, so
Foul. John Higgins.
it looked like
17.
we were going to win
Reece
that frame
Clark,
without much
7.
hassle, and now Rise Clark is the big favourite. So we just need to sit back here and hope that he misses. But I wouldn't be surprised if Clark takes his opening frame from here.
1.
He could have left himself better on the colours, but
Loose
he's
play
missed
like
the
that
pink. God damn
isn't
it,
what
this
you'd
guy.
expect from a player of his
He
quality.
seemed, I think he started the match not bad, but
Reece Clark.
he's
1.
made quite a few bad errors.
This looks relatively straightforward.
I was trying to get
Loose
the green
shot.
into the middle, and we came far too
2.
low on the green. You can cut this in, but it's not easy.
Pace
I think
is
we'll try it.
critical
May as
here.
well. It's in. Lovely shot. And I believe
No
we also
problems
need
with
the
the rest
brown,
there.
but the brown will be
Well
tricky.
played.
Unless
5.
we go for... I don't even know what we could go for here on the brown. Well, he needs all the balls to tie him, so we're actually not too bad here. I don't know what we're going to go for. It's a tricky shot, man. It really is.
He won't want to underhit this shot.
Oh, tried to get the brown safe, but all it's done is roll over towards the
John
pocket.
Higgins,
And
five.
if he can pot this...
Pace will be very
Difficult
important
brown.
with this shot.
Oh, I don't think he could see the angle. I think the blue just came to our rescue, actually, so that was pretty good. I don't even know if this is cuttable, but we may as well take it. We may as well play it.
Excellent safety shot. The success of this shot is reliant on
It was a
perfect
put. We
pace.
didn't hit it well, but it went in, so... If it hits the pink, then we're in a bit of trouble, but the white ball should roll up. It's going to be fine.
4.
He's an expert long potter, and he's taking this on.
Oh no. Where's the blue ball going? If it hits the pink, we're fucked. But we're going to be okay. Put far too much
John
power on that.
Higgins, 4.
And Rise Clark will continue. I thought he might. Oh, he's potted
5.
that. I don't think he meant it. And it's going to be hard for him to get this pink ball now out of the jaws.
$11. Reese Clark,
Oh, I don't know if he's trying
11.
to play. He should have just conceded the frame. Like, I mean, what is he playing at? Is that there? Is it there? Is it there? Is it there? Is it there? It's close. It's very close, but not close enough.
And that is the frame. Well
And
played.
he's conceded the frame. So there you go, guys. We take the opening frame
He's
here
taken
in
a
these
1-5 lead
qualifiers.
here,
It'll be
and
Rise
seems
Clark
in
to
pretty
break this
fine
time.
form.
Thank you. The second frame.
I
Reece
think
Clark
I think the
to
frame
break.
was a bit more comfortable for us than it actually looked like in the end, but I'm happy enough with that. And straight away we have an opportunity to try and... First of all, you need to try and make sure you get the pot. And then we'll see if we can
This shot depends on perfect
try and hit
pace.
the black and
He'll
get
be
onto it.
conscious
We're
of
going to
not
find out.
underhitting the cue ball here.
First the red has to go. It does go. And we've just about got on the black. It's going to be a difficult
Great
shot.
opening red.
1.
But the black's gone as well. Oh no.
8.
So unlucky there. Just I was trying to play for that open red and we've just came far too... hit the reds and I was hoping to just rest on them even, but it's going to have to be a safety shot this time. Nothing else for us to play here. It's even difficult, I'm not quite sure how we're going to get the ball up the table. Can we get in behind the black? If we haven't got in behind the black,
John
that is
Higgins,
like one of the worst
8.
shots I've seen.
He really needs to be
And I
mindful
think
of pace
that red
here.
might... No, it's
Doesn't
not
want to
on.
overhit
Thank God
this.
for that. If we'd have left that on, I'd have probably snapped my cue in half.
He's got to be careful not to underhit this.
Looks decent. A bit more power. Might have rolled in behind the brown, but we have
Not
left
what he
the red
intended
on.
at all.
Just went over the
He'll
pocket.
be annoyed with that.
Expect Clark to get this. And he does.
1.
Positioning isn't great, but I think he has the pink. There might be a gap there.
7.
There is a gap.
$8.
And now it's just a matter of time and waiting here, and we'll see what kind of break that Clark can put together.
10. $11.
Well, he's
Reece
missed the
Clark,
yellow, so we're
11.
in. We've got a chance. Thank fuck for that. These guys really shouldn't be any baller for us. I still can't believe I lost to that David Lilly guy.
No real problem here.
There you go. There goes the red. We're on to the black, and now looking at where these reds are
1.
positioned, I think we're like one good shot away from being on for a sizable break.
Eight.
Now, need to put a bit of topspin on the ball, I think, if we're going to get it up and out for the black. Most important thing is not to miss the red, though. That's decent. I'll settle for that.
9.
The next red might be difficult unless we can get up for... Unless we need to really get the ball around here. We're on the wrong side, so... Is there any way we can pot the black and hold for a ball? Or we have to go all the way around? We might have to go around the table. Or we might have to go into these reds. Yeah, I think going into the reds is probably the easier shot. That's what we're going to do, screw it. I'm going to hit that ball and try and hold. So there you go, we're going to try and hit that ball, full ball, and then hold for one of those free reds. It's decent, it's
16.
good, we're on. Perhaps we should go for this one, trying. Nah, we're going to have to go for this shot. But then again, if we get on the black, it's going to have to be... This is going to have to be hit well. I don't know if I've done
17.
it. I think we might be okay. Yeah, we are okay, but I mean, it wasn't. It was a bit trickier than I would have liked.
Good split. That's really opened the table up here.
24.
And we better hope this one goes now, because if it does, well, we've got that one into the middle, so I think we're okay regardless.
And in it goes.
Nice pot. We're on the pink.
Simply wonderful.
25.
On a break of 25 already, and I think we've got a really good chance of getting our highest break of this career mode so far. Let's just try and nudge that red a wee tiny bit. See if we can open up potential for it in the next one. That is good, yeah, that's what I was hoping
31.
for. That could have went wrong, but it hasn't. We've actually played it well. Do we disturb these reds now and try and get for the black, or do we just drop down and... Or do we hit the black? I don't know. I think if we hit the black here, this is going to have to be a... It's going to have to be a very good shot. And it's not really. We've messed that up big
32.
time. So there you go, guys. Probably end the break here. The black suit of commission. I'm kind of tempted to take the pink on. I know it's a difficult shot,
Tricky pot.
but I think we're going to
no
go
doubt.
for this because we're playing well. Tell you what,
Yes,
there's
he'll
two
be
reasons I
very
went for
pleased
it, and that is why I went for that. But we are going to have to hit a lot of power in this shot if we are. Hopefully too hard, but we should be on the blue, so we're going to be okay. Definitely in control of this frame and
44.
match. It's hard to see us losing it from here, but we did lose to the worst player on the circuit in the last game, so the highest break, which I believe, no, I believe it was 35, so we've beat it already. But like I said, I want to get more breaks of 50, at least one in this match, and I think we are looking good for it here right now. So let's see if we can try and come up for the blue, perhaps here. There's not a lot of way. There's not much we can do here. I think we're just going to have to maybe bring that yellow into play. Maybe play off that yellow and then come up for the pink or blue. That's actually worked out probably. It's not worked out, has it? We've got the pockets. This is very missable. Just as we close in on that.
He's at corner here.
And we've missed it. And we're not going to get lucky with the bounce, so... I don't know, man. We've missed it, but it's a...
45.
Clark will concede. No, he won't, because he's only 42 behind. God damn it, right?
1.
So, let's see what Rise Clark is capable of. I really wanted to win the frame on
3.
that fizz. It didn't happen. And now it's going to be up ahead, so he's going to have to
10.
start getting the higher value colours. He does this.
11.
That is a difficult red here, but it looks like he's going to try and get it onto it here with the black.
18.
He does, so... Rise Clark, the blue could come, if not, could level up this match at 1-1. And he's missed the black, so...
Reese Clark, 90.
That's poor from him. It was a difficult shot, if we're being honest, and... I think now we could maybe take this.
He's going
make
for
sure
the right
yellow
centre
goes
pocket
in.
here. That's an excellent
And we
pot.
should be on the green.
Great
Yeah, that's
cueing
what I
there.
wanted. The green, we're not ideal,
2.
but I do expect to get this in without much hassle.
Just this.
And the green's there. The brown would probably, if we don't get this brown, Clark will probably play on, try and get some snookers, and it's going to be a very tight brown. It's tight indeed. Tighter than a nun's fanny, but we're going to have to try and sneak it in somehow.
Well, he's taking it on.
Get it up and get it in. Will it work? It's there, I think.
He's played
Oh,
that
it is.
very
Happy
well
days.
with the rest.
So we take the blue. And the blue to secure the frame, I think, but I mean, he's 32 behind. I really could not see him playing on, even if we missed this blue, but we're not going to miss this blue. Are we going to miss it? Are we even going to get it lined up? But here we go. Come on. Try and get into the pink. I don't even know what that was, but it wasn't great, guys. It certainly wasn't. Look at that.
14.
We're near. I think we'll just play a double. Seen John Higgins play a double earlier. Can we play a double? Is our double going to be anywhere near as good as his double was? It is terrible. Nowhere near the pocket. But it's the second frame one, guys, and we take a 2-frame lead in this qualifying
John
match.
Higgins,
So
14.
far, so good. We're doing
Frame
alright.
conceded. Frame, John Higgins.
And Rise Clark
That
concedes
is the
the frame.
frame.
So this is more like it. We should be dominating
Well,
players like this.
this lead is starting to grow
And
now.
at the moment, we are. So
He'll want to consolidate this
so
advantage,
good
that's
so
for
far
sure.
for John Higgins. That is not a good break off though. The white is just about to get back into the bulk area. And I'd be surprised
This is not easy.
if Clark doesn't take this on. And he's got it.
1.
So very well done there, but he's on absolutely nothing.
Reese Clark, 1.
And that is not a good shot. I mean, it's not a guaranteed red for us here, but we may as well just take it on and
Well,
try and get
he's
the
taking the
cue
red
ball
on.
back to the bulk area.
Missed pot.
Right, so we've missed it, but if we get a decent cue ball, we'll be alright. It might go in behind fine. I don't think you can see that potting angle. Plus, I think the other red's blocking it as well. Plus, we're blocking the other reds with the blue and the brown, so I think that's actually turned out really good for us. He's having to go into the middle of the pack. And straight away, that is a poor shot. That's no, it's not. Oh, he's got away with that there. God damn it! That's actually a decent shot. I'm just going to have to. I don't know what I'm going to have to do here, but he's put us in a bit of a shit situation, I guess. There you go. That's about all I could do there, really. Putting that red ball safe and hoping that he doesn't take this one
really
into the
is
middle.
tricky.
He may, but
Oh, that's
well, he
right
has.
out
What
of
a
the
pot
top
that
drawer.
is for Clark.
He'll be
Wasn't
very happy
expecting
with
that
the
there, but
position
he's
here.
proved me wrong. Done me in.
1. Reese Clark,
Nearly misses a brown.
1.
Jesus Christ. What a waste. What a waste. Again, it's going to be a shot to nothing double. Just because I don't see anything on, so... And it's a poor... Oh my god, it is awful. It's not even a shot to nothing because... Well, luckily I've got away with that. But that was an awful shot for me. Very
He'll be trying
careless.
to get the cue ball safe
I
here.
feel like it's shots you might get away with against the likes of Clark, but, you know, coming up against anyone decent, you're going to be punished for them all day long.
He'll be aware of the risks associated with playing this with too much pace.
And into the black we go, and that's not bad. We'll settle for that. There's no way Rice Clark's going to get any sort of pot from that, so we're doing okay. And he's played it safe. And he's kind of covered everything, so these balls down the table.
He's looking again.
Oh no, we've put that red over the pot. Even if it's not down the table.
He's going for the left corner.
Rice Clark's in. What?
7.
What's the pink? Frame.
15.
He should be looking good here for a decent break. Be a problem, but
22.
he should be able to do that.
23.
Brown is going to save him.
27.
He does, and unless he's got this red into the middle, he is fucked up. No, he had that one.
28.
Didn't even see that one. So maybe I need to go with Specsavers instead here because
35.
Rice Clark is beginning to put in a decent break here. He's at 35. 38 behind.
Pieces for this shot.
And we've got it.
Magnificent pot.
He hit it clean, it still went in.
1.
And that's ran too far. End of break. Just like that.
7.
Oh, what was that? What kind of safety is that, man? That is awful. I'm not going to concede it because Rice Clark
Well,
might make
that's
a
not
big error
worked
and
out
miss,
quite
but
as he intended it to.
he really
John
should have from
Higgins.
here.
7. 1.
Sinks the first red. It's going to be an easy black, followed by a...
8.
Well, it should have been an easy red, but made it a bit more difficult for himself. I'd expect him to get it, and he
playing
hasn't got
poorly
it, man.
right
He's
now,
missed. That's awful.
and it's costing him.
Reece Clark. 8.
Reece Clark is giving us chances in this match. There is no
He's
doubt about
attempting
it.
to
But in
sink
this frame, we're not
into
taking
the
them.
left corner pocket.
Down goes the red.
Well, an excellent pot.
1.
Looks like it's going to be the green from here. And then we'll need to come all the way down the table.
So, this pot's into the right corner. No problem there.
Maybe a bit of contact, slightly contact on that. Yeah, that's actually turned out pretty well for us. So we'll take
4.
this red into the middle. But probably going to have to go all the way down here for the black. Let's see if we can go on it. No, we've hit the green. I mean, we should be okay. You'd expect us to at least be on something. We're on the yellow or
5.
brown. Or maybe even green. Could probably get that green. It's good. Green could get his position on a red here. So we'll take the green. Green goes. And what are we on? Are we on anything? Probably that red into the middle is going to be the only chance we have here.
8.
Or this red. This red might go. But it's not. It's not a gimme. Either of these ones are, if we're being honest. Like, so. I don't know. Let's see if we can try and. I'm going to have to try and come. I don't think we can even hold for the blacks. I'm going to have to try and go up and get the blue.
Oh, that's careless.
And we've missed the red. If we did manage to get
John
onto the
Higgins,
blue, but
8.
we missed
He's
the
playing
red.
the pot here.
And then Rice Clark misses, man. Everyone's missing at the moment. It's catching on like a fucking disease. It's taking over. Can we actually get this and go into the pink? If we can.
He's aiming
It
for the
would
left
be-
corner here.
Absolutely. Fantastic. If we can. If we can.
What a top pot that
I don't
was.
think we can. I think we've messed up
1.
there. The black won't go, and I'm pretty sure we can far to. So it's going to have to be a
He's
long
playing the pot
green.
here.
And then just try and land on that red up there.
That's a brilliant pot.
Green goes. And the red is... Jesus Christ, we may actually be easier with the red that's down beside the black spot, or we may play safe. I think we might have to play this one safe, guys. Fucked up there badly, so... Yeah, we are going to play it safe, because I am an absolute knob end.
If he underhits this, he could be in trouble.
Oh, we haven't even got it safe. Jesus Christ, we clattered into the yellow, and that red is going close to the cushion. Close to the pocket, should I say.
He went for the snooker, and it hasn't really worked out.
John Higgins, 4.
And Rice Clark's missed again. What is this guy doing? This guy is... He doesn't want to win. He doesn't want to be in this Chinese qualifier, man.
This isn't easy.
What a shot that is!
I think he'd rather have a sweet fucking chili fried chicken at the Chinese rather than play in this tournament, but... I might get his wish because I don't think he's going to be in it. We should be able to take the yellow here. I mean, it's going to be difficult. We're going to pretty much have to clear up. And the balls are not in a great position, so... It's frame, not
Lots
over
of
yet.
power on this shot. That could have finished a little better.
Ah. Slight touch on the red.
3.
And are we going to have to go safe? Well, we are. We're going to have to go safe. How the hell do you even play this safe? I mean... I don't think... How do you play this one safe? Like, seriously, guys? I mean, what the fuck do you do here?
John Higgins, 3.
You can see it, but I don't think you can pot it, so we're good.
You've got the snooker.
Alright,
Touching ball.
oh, touching ball. Perfect, so we can try and nestle in behind this green.
He's looking for the snooker behind the black, I think.
That's far too hard, isn't it? Yeah, it's far too hard, but actually, that's turned out to not be the worst shot in the world. I
He's
don't
played
think he can get
that
through to
very
that
well.
red there. No, he's not. So he's
That's
gonna
a
have
pretty
to...
poor attempt.
Jesus, he's just put it away. Jesus Christ.
Foul and a miss.
Of course,
John
we're going to put
Higgins,
him right back
4.
in there
Well,
because
he's asked for the retake.
it's going to be difficult for him to get out of that. And then he hits
Foul and a
the
miss.
brown, so...
John Higgins, 4. Free ball.
Let's see what he decides to
we
do
could
after
play on
that
with the
foul.
free ball, but again, I'm going to
And
let him retake it.
unsurprisingly, he's asked his opponent to play again.
It's a better attempt there for Clark, but he's missed it again. And I just don't see the
Well,
value
it was a
of
really
taking
hard shot, and it hasn't worked
any
out
sort
for
of
him
free
at all.
balls or continuing because
Foul and
we
a
can
miss.
just keep racking up the
John
points
Higgins,
here.
4. Free ball.
So, after the foul, what's he going to do?
So Clark can take it again. This looks good, but he's hit the pink and
Foul and a miss.
he's got the snooker on
John
us.
Higgins, 6. Free ball.
We could
So,
let him take it
yeah.
with the forced retake.
Let's see what he settles for.
Foul
I
and a
mean,
miss.
Some of these
John Higgins,
efforts that
4.
Clark's had at
Free
this
ball.
ball has
Well,
been
he's
atrocious.
asking
Like,
his
I mean,
opponent to
what
play
the
again.
fuck? Brown.
John Higgins, 4. Free ball.
Well, he's asked his
Honestly,
opponent
it's as
to
if
play
Clark
again.
just gave up here. Oh my god.
That's not a good result.
Oh,
It was a very tough shot, though.
that is mental.
Foul and a miss. John Higgins, 4.
No real advantage here. And he's put his opponent in again.
What the fuck is he?
Foul
What
and
was he
miss.
trying to accomplish
John
with that
Higgins,
safety?
4.
I mean, come on.
Free ball.
That escape
He'll be playing
even.
this again.
It's just awful.
This shot depends on perfect pace. He'll be conscious of not underhitting the cue ball here.
Foul and a miss. John Higgins, 4. Free ball.
He's been asked to play again.
Foul and a miss.
Christ.
John Higgins, 4.
No real advantage here.
Right, so we
and he's
have
put his
a
opponent in
18-point
again.
lead.
Foul
No,
and
I
a
miss.
miss.
I just don't think
John
he's going to
Higgins,
get out of this.
4. Free ball.
He's been asked to play again.
Again, he's
Foul and a
messed it
miss.
up again.
John Higgins, 4. Free ball.
He'll be playing this again.
Foul and a miss. John Higgins,
With a 30-point lead,
And
so 2 more
unsurprisingly, he's asked his
snookers.
opponent to
2
play
more
again.
4-point snookers, and
Foul and a miss.
I'm looking at half of these
John
attempts,
Higgins,
and I'm really
4.
wondering is the AI broke
ball.
or something,
Well,
because
he's asked for the retake.
there's just no way these are coming out. I believe that'll be
Foul.
the last time we're allowed
John
to put him in.
Higgins, 4. Free ball.
So, after the
Yeah,
foul,
so-
what's he going to do?
We're going to play on with the free ball.
He's decided to take the
and
free
we'll take
ball
the
here.
black. Or I put him in another snooker, actually. I might. Yeah, I'm just going to put him in another snooker. I don't think it's a bit risky taking the black there, so we'll just put this in behind the brown, I think. Or even just on the cushion. And there you go.
That's what he was attempting.
And then he finally gets out of it, man. What the fuck? If only he could have done that 5 minutes ago, he wouldn't be in such a shit situation. But he is in a mega shit situation right now. 38 points behind.
He won't want to underhit this.
Was that red going?
Impressive shot
Oh
with
my
the
god,
rest.
we flicked it. I actually feel a bit
1.
sorry for Clark, man. I don't believe this is happening. But this will pretty much be the end of this
Tricky
frame.
pot,
There's
no
no way
doubt.
the guy is going to come back from that. And if we've snookered ourselves on the yellow like an absolute idiot, I believe we have. So,
8.
right. I mean, it's not a difficult shot to get out of, but something you'd rather not do. And that should be the end of it, man. I don't think he's going to play
John
on. He's going to
Higgins,
concede the frame.
8. Frame conceded. Frame.
Yeah, he
John
does
Higgins.
concede the frame. So
That's the frame in the
we
bag.
take a 3-frame lead, and it's looking very
Thank
good.
you,
Like we're going to
the
win this
fourth
first round
Reese
qualifier here
Clark to break.
in the Yushan World Open. Rise to break, should I say. This is a must-win frame for him. If he goes 4-0 down, it's all over. At least at 3-1, he has somewhat of a chance, but I mean, either way, it's not looking good for the guy, is it?
That's an excellent
Especially
opening
after
red.
that lovely pot for John Higgins. And on the blue, we should be a bit too close to the cushion.
1.
I would like to go into the pack, just really open them up and go for it, but it's going to be hard to try and get this onto it. Let's see, though, what we can do. Can we position the cue ball into those reds? I don't think so. I really don't think so. We could try and come round. Can we try and come round the table? Alright,
this
so this
is
is going to be
plenty
it.
of
Let's see if
power.
we can get this in. It's going to be a difficult shot.
That's not the
But
best
we've
split.
kind of made it work. We went into the reds. And surely something must be available.
6.
Did the red, does it come up just above the black there for us to get the pot angle on that? Oh, just about. Right, so we're good to go here, guys. This should be pretty easy. This should be the 4th frame in the bag. Would have preferred to have hit
7.
that a bit harder, be a bit closer to the black. I think we're just going to go into the reds here again. We're bound to be on something, surely.
Well, that's very
Well-
surprising. An unforced error
You have
like
to
that
pot the
could be
black, and we
costly.
haven't done that. So, Rise Clark, we're
Higgins,
saying how he needs
7.
to win this frame to have a chance in the match. Here's his chance.
1.
Can he take it?
6.
I cannot believe I missed that. I really can't. Discussed it with myself.
7. 12. 13.
Long pot, right up his street.
And he's missed the blue there.
Reese
So,
Clark, 30.
ah, just mistake after mistake after mistake from Clark. I mean, we've made quite a lot of mistakes ourselves, but I mean, he seems to be missing almost every third shot, so he ain't going to win doing that. We'll see what happens.
Playing this with a lot of power.
Will we be on a colour? I hope so.
Down it goes.
We've actually missed all the other reds, so that's actually helped us. But if we had to hit them, we probably would have been on a colour.
1.
Now we need to try and hard. But I think it's just because this guy's crap. He's like 124th in the world. So I play every game on the hardest difficulty. I don't like playing games on low difficulties, but this guy is pretty shit. If we're being honest, he's not good. But it is only a qualifier. I do expect it to get harder. But we can't take that blue. We can't take that blue. Yeah, I lost my first last night. I played the first qualifying tournament and I lost 4-3 to the lowest ranked guy on the circuit. So I have lost, but I was playing quite a lot of online games today, and I feel like I've improved my game quite a bit. So it's definitely not easy. I think we'll try and go into these reds here. Oh, how have we missed that green? Although it might go in.
Wow.
Alright,
We're
we've been very
that.
fortunate. I don't know how that green's managed to go in there, but Jesus Christ. I don't know what I'm more surprised about, the fact that we missed it, or the fact that the green managed to bounce around and go in the opposite pocket after the jaws. I don't believe that. Yeah, no, sometimes it is hard to find a match. If you can't find a match, sometimes changing player and then searching, you get a match straight away. So I don't know if it's like some sort of issue that they've got, but I have noticed that changing your character player can sometimes help you get a match quicker. So that's worth trying if you can't find someone. And that's into the
The
middle
cue ball
pocket.
drops,
Fucking hell.
and that's a foul.
Foul. John Higgins, 4. Reece Clark, 4.
I'm making a mess of this match. Really am. What's your highest break? I think mine's is 45. Right guys, I have to actually take a phone call here, but I'm still going to be playing the game, so don't go anywhere.
Tricky shot here.
No, not this time.
One.
No more than half a chance here. What a wonderful...
Control there. Ideal position.
8. 9.
He's taking on the yellow. Fabulous pot.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
11.
Position looks good for a colour.
12.
Very well played.
19.
This is a tricky one along the cushion.
20.
He's taking this on. No, not this time.
John Higgins, 20. 1. 8.
Needs to take this chance.
9. 16. 17.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner.
19. Reece Clark, 19. One.
This is no gimme.
Close, but not quite.
John Higgins, 1.
This is a great opportunity.
2.
That's really close, but not quite close enough.
Reece Clark, 2.
Yeah, he's failed to get the snooker here.
Pace will be very important.
He doesn't want to overhit this. He'll be conscious of not overhitting this. Pace is very important here, and he doesn't want to underhit this.
Fantastic opportunity. Not the shot he was aiming for there.
3.
Costly error? Well, let's see what happens here.
Foul. John Higgins, 3. Reece Clark, 6. Free ball.
He'll be aware how important pace is for this shot.
That's not ended well. Tough shot, but not what he was hoping for. This is a real opportunity.
4.
He'll be playing safe from here.
Reece Clark, 4.
He doesn't want to play this with too much pace, or he could leave his opponent on.
Five. Reece Clark, 5.
Pace is the key with this shot.
Alright guys, we are back.
Cue ball's
Just
finished
had
up
to
in a
take
very
quite an
safe
important
position.
phone call there, so apologies for the radio silence. And during that phone call, it looks like I'm actually about to lose this frame, which I'm not too happy about. I'm actually kind of pissed off that I'm about to lose this frame, so I don't even know, man. Can we try and get this in behind the black?
He's playing the safety and aiming to get the cue ball tight against the
Here we
cushion.
go. We need it to be good, and it's not good. And Rice Clark's going to win this frame then. I'm not happy about that, but it is what it is. Concede the frame, and that's what happens
I'm not sure
when
what happened
phone
there,
call
but
goes
it's a
on
poor
and shit,
result.
so, I don't know.
Frame conceded. Frame
It is what it is.
clock.
Well played to take that frame.
Some things are more important than, games.
Thank you, the 5th frame.
But yeah, I
John
apologise
Higgins
for
to
losing
break.
that frame. I probably shouldn't have lost it, but like I said, had to take that there because it was an important phone call. So anyway, we're back now. Apologies for anyone that I didn't mean to ignore. Anyone in the chat, I was just busy with that phone call. So let's not dwell on it too much. So we're back. We're still in control of this game. We have a 3-1 lead.
He's aiming to sink this into
I
the right
don't
corner.
expect us to lose this match, but I definitely don't want Rice Clark to get back to 1, so we need to go out strong here, and let's try and get our 4th frame on the board.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
That's a
That's
good
a
opening
good shot.
red.
And that nudge on the pink just isn't helping whatsoever.
1.
Can we plot this and hold for the red? We might be able to. We should be able to. Oh, we're not going to be able to. We're going to have to go up the top of the table and come back down, aren't we? Yes, we are.
Careless.
And we've not hit that anywhere near as well as I'd hoped.
6.
And instead we've found ourselves in a pretty shit situation. You know what, we're just going to take this red here.
This looks to be a
Play it as a
pretty
shot
simple
to nothing.
safety here.
And that's pretty much what it was. We weren't expecting to hit the blue though. But we have hit the blue and we're fucked. So I don't know, man. How do we get back
And
from
he's
here?
failed to get the snooker here.
John Higgins 6. 1. 6. Reese Clark 6.
And finally, we're back in. Down goes the red.
He's
Game
got nice
came too
position
far
on
for
the
the blue,
blue ball
but
here.
I'm annoyed about this. I want to put this guy away.
1.
Had enough messing about. Let's do this. Here we go. We're coming down. We're going to land on something. We should be good here. If the red pulls up now, that's perfect.
6.
And then we just knock over the pink. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's not good actually. Shite.
7.
We're going to have to try and take the yellow here if we want to continue the break. And we do want to continue the break. And I think we've got a decent
Half a
opportunity
chance
here
here.
anyway. So
He's
let's
missed the
just knock
pot.
the yellow. Oh my god, we've missed it. We have missed it. Alright, so
John Higgins 7.
we need to calm down. We are beginning to throw this away. Losing the fucking will to live here. This match was dead and buried at 3-0. And since then,
He's looking to
just
pop
went to
this
shit,
into the left corner
getting
pocket.
careless. Just going for shots
That's
that we
a
normally
beauty.
wouldn't play.
Great
Let's just calm
technique.
down. Let's get back into our
Superb
rhythm,
cueing.
back into our stride.
1.
From here, I think we should clear up, or at least win the frame. There's enough open reds for us to be able to see out the match from here, so let's see if we can get this done. We need to come up, down the table and back round. Can we do it? There's enough pace on that ball, and we're probably going to have to... we can take either red that's on the left, right-hand side of the
6.
table. Will we go for this one? It looks like that should get it, and then the yellow. Again, the black's not available
Now,
at the
can he
moment,
drop
so we're
this
just going to
into
try
the
and
right
drop this
corner?
in. It's in. But the yellow doesn't
7.
look like it's... The yellow's not comfortable at all. Can we maybe take a blue? It's a difficult blue, but I feel like
Tough shot coming up.
feel like it's worth taking.
Well,
Then,
that's just
happy days.
outstanding. Superb pot.
Kind of shots are never easy.
Position looks
Thankfully,
very
we've
good
also
here.
landed on a
He's
red
played
there
that
is
very well.
near the pocket, so it's
Well.
an open play. We should be able to. Or no, wait, we haven't. We can't get on that. But this red might go. And this red would also give us an opportunity. Oh, disturbing the black. But you kind of want to play it at dead weight. Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to hit this hard. Oh, nice shot. But we're unlucky. Look at that. No luck in the world.
13.
Again, we could take the blue here, but it's going to be a difficult shot regardless. We could maybe try and get in behind that green. Can we try and get in the green? Behind the green, behind the green. Green it is. We're going to just try and get the white in behind
His
there.
safety
So
would be a
let's
test
see if it
of his
works.
skills.
It's not worked. It's not worked. It's not the worst safety shot in the world, but I was hoping
John
for better.
Higgins, 13.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here. Brilliant. What a magnificent pot.
1.
And he somehow managed to pot that. Unbelievable.
8. 9. 15. 16. 18. 19. 26. 27. 20. Reece Clark, 29.
Right. Rise Clark is in the lead, but we've got an easy red here. Should be able to drop on the black. And that should get us into control of this frame. And not quite. I was hoping just to drop on the black, and it's not happened. We're actually going to be stuck on the blue.
1.
He'll play this with plenty of power. He'll want to try and tighten up his
I
game
know,
a little.
I've tried to force that. Perhaps it's a mistake for me. I was trying to get close to the red. We
John
got
Higgins,
close enough
1.
there, but we didn't get the job done.
1.
And then Rise Clark pots it,
Perfect
so
pace required for this shot.
we could find ourselves in a bit of bother here. Down goes the pink.
That's
He
a
ain't
bit
going to pot
sloppy.
this,
He's lost
thankfully, then,
position
so
here.
we will be back.
7.
He's tried to double it, in
Reece
fact,
Clark,
but it's not
7.
really worked, and there's a way through for us here, so if we just
He
drop
needs to be
this in,
wary of underhitting
I
this.
feel like we may get a free lead
Fabulous.
advantage back in
Absolutely
frames,
fabulous pot.
and I think we've done it.
1.
I think we should be good for here. Take the pink, and then try and get up for the yellow.
He's aiming to sink this
Let's
into
see
the
if we
right
can get
corner.
this shot done. It's a good shot, it looks good. We've nudged out the black and blue as well, but by doing so, we've lost possession.
7.
We could try and take the yellow. I think we may as well go for it.
Pace is key with this shot. He doesn't want to overhit it.
I don't think it's in, but it is going to be safe. Safe-ish. That is safe, so we're alright.
John Higgins, 7.
Well, I thought it was safe. Well, it wasn't safe, but it didn't go in, so thankfully for us, we've got a chance then to pot this.
Great opportunity.
Bring the green out into play. That's
He's on
actually
the
worked
green.
out really well for us here.
2.
This should be the 4-1 lead that we need. Now can we come back down here
This looks
for
relatively
the...
straightforward.
What colour? The brown. Try and find a way in for the brown
5.
and swing round for the blue. Pretty sure we need the brown, blue and a pink here.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket.
Good
Tremendous spot.
shot.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
9.
So here we go. Just get this blue. And then the pink. And we have a 4-1 lead. This is simple. This is
This
easy.
should be easy enough.
There should be no reason to miss this. And it goes.
14.
And now a simple shot into the middle.
This is the key shot. If this goes in, you fancy him for the frame.
And there you go, guys. We've done it.
No issues there.
We'll pot the black
And
as
that
well.
effectively
But
shuts
that
out
is
his
a
opponent
4-1
in this frame.
lead for us.
20.
We've missed the black, but I'm not too bothered about that. Right, come on. 4-1 lead, first to 5. Are we about to pick up our first win of
20.
this
And the frame,
career mode?
John
I
Higgins.
really hope so.
And
it's
now
looking
the
that
frame
way,
is
so
his.
let's concede the frame finally.
Thank you, the 6th frame.
And we are
Bruce
ready now
Clark
to get
to
into
break.
the 6th and hopefully last frame of this match. So let's go. Come on, John Higgins, you've still got it. Still got it in the tank. You've not done yet. There's still another title or two
He's tempted by this
in
red.
the Wizard from Wishaw, but can we start off with a good pot here
Really
in this
nice
frame?
opening
And we
red.
can. The bounce is not great, but we are on the
1.
black. We're on it. Could have done it. We come up ever so slightly a bit more up the table, but you can't really complain. It's decent here, and
He
if we
seems
go
to
into
be
these
lining
reds and
up
open
the
up the
plant
pack, we could. Oh my god, we've missed the black. We've missed the black. I knew it wasn't perfect, but we should have still potted that. If not,
John Higgins.
make
1.
sure the pot and then worry about the positioning
1.
later. And instead we're fucked up. So Rise Clark, to be honest, hasn't done much better
Bruce
there.
Clark,
He's let us straight
1.
back in, and I want to end the match from here. This should be it really. Should be no way back for this guy. Does that even go though? I think it should go. It does go. And we are going to be alright. We should be able to get on the blue. Not ideal.
1.
Would love to get the black back on its spot. And that might actually be able to happen
He's
here.
looking to drop
From
this
this
into the
pot, if
middle
we can get this
pocket.
blue in. The blue's in.
Great shot.
Tried
That's
to
a
knock the
wonderful,
black out there,
wonderful
but
pot.
it just didn't happen. If a white ball pulls up, we've got a shot on.
6.
Although it's going to be a difficult one. It's not going to be easy. Just got to try and hit it.
This is
With
a
not
half
a lot
chance.
of pace in the shot. And it's went
Missed
wide.
pot.
So again, it's going to be Rise Clark in with a chance. And it's not
John
a great
Higgins,
chance, to be fair,
6.
because we're covering... Unless that cuts into the middle, he's tried to take it down into the bottom left, but it's not hard. It's not worked for the guy. And now we've got another opportunity, another chance here to take this.
Not an easy
And
one,
we could just
but
go
a
into
half
the pack
chance.
here and end the match right now. The break isn't
Not
great.
the best split.
We're not really
I'll
on
be
a colour.
disappointed with that.
Rise Clark
1.
is hanging in this match by his skin of his teeth.
This is a tricky safety.
Can we get him behind the brown? The brown is where we're aiming for. The brown is what we're aiming for. And I think the lie was pretty good, just not enough power.
John Higgins. 1.
No worries,
1.
buddy. Did you win?
Foul. Reese Clark. 1. John Higgins. 4.
So, he's got some choices
Play
here.
on.
Let's see what he settles for.
Unlucky. We should have a game online sometime.
He's going for the left corner pocket. Excellent shot.
Wonderful
Good
pot.
shot.
Outstanding effort.
Oh shit, you on PC, damn it, no. Apologies, I'm on Xbox. I kind of just assume that everyone's playing on the same console. Kind of sucks. Hopefully one day they'll be able to make a way around that, and everything will, we can be able to play.
He's aiming for the left
consoles
corner
online. Here. That is the dream. Hopefully they can do it. They should be able to do it. Like,
really impressive cueing.
Three.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner
Can we
pocket.
get this red? We do get the red. We sink the red, and now we're going to try
He really looks
and
in
get the
fine form
black.
at the moment.
Pot this black, get it back on its spot, and then you feel like this match is over.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner.
Make sure this goes in though.
He'll want to
Oh,
try
we've
and
missed the
eliminate
black
errors like
again.
that in
Jesus
this match.
Christ! We were giving this guy chances. Don't
John
get me wrong.
Higgins,
If we were up against a competent player, if we were up against someone half decent, we'd have probably lost this match because we started
He's
off
going
well.
for it.
First 2 or 3 frames, I thought we were great.
Reece Clark.
Since then,
1.
we've been really poor. We're missing shots for fun, but it's not fun when we're missing them. That's for sure. But let's see if we can finally try and get this black into play.
He's
It's gonna
aiming
be
to
a
sink
difficult
this into
shot,
the
but
right corner.
if we pull this off,
Excellent pot.
oh, what a shot!
Oh,
What a shot! Look at
wonderful
that,
shot.
fantastic. And I think that is it now. I'd be surprised if we give this guy another opportunity in this All Scotland clash here in the first round of the Yushan Open.
Really well played.
Should be able to reel off red black here for quite a few reds, and then we've also got the pink available in case we run into a bit of trouble. So I am not expecting to have much hassle here at all. But I will say that's not the greatest shot in the world. It's really not. It's going to be a tight black here. Oh my god, I don't know if we're going to get this. We'll have to just try and rest on that red over there.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket.
We should have been a lot better on this one. We should have been a lot better. It's in.
In it goes.
But we made it a lot
What
difficult
a
than it should have been.
wonderful pot.
16.
Every shot, it's like we're using the rest. I just want to get rid of that rest. Just
17.
crack someone in the crowd, mate, man, and throw it in the bin or something. We don't want the rest. We want to be getting our hand on the table every possible occasion, right? So we need to just try and...
Playing this with
It's going to be a
plenty of
difficult
power.
shot. This could be end of break
He'll be
if we
disappointed
don't
with
get
that.
it.
Bad miss.
Jesus Christ. How many times have I focused too much on getting possession and I missed the black? I don't believe that.
John Higgins. 17.
Managed to... Look, we did get
Great
possession. Look,
opportunity to
actually,
get
we're
back into the
perfect with the
match.
white. But we
1.
just didn't get the black. And now it's
8.
Rise Clark looking to do some damage, looking to win his second frame of the match,
9.
reduce the deficit to 2 frames, keep himself alive in these qualifiers.
15. 16. 22.
And Rise Clark, actually, before you know it, he's creeping up on our score. Another red and a black,
23.
and he will be level with us on points. So Rise Clark could actually take this to a 7th
30.
frame. He's got a difficult yellow here, but if he
And
can
he's
get it
missed that.
in, and he hasn't.
Reece Clark.
But he's got away
30.
with it. I believe he's got away with it. I do not think that passes the pink. It doesn't pass the pink, but we're in a bit of bother here ourselves. Not quite sure where we're going to... Okay, right, I think I do have this. I think we've got this shot, actually, not too bad. If we can just play that up the table, we should be grand.
He needs to be mindful of
Right, here we
not
go.
under-hitting this shot.
There's lots of ball. Oh no, we've hit that poorly. It's safe, don't get me wrong, he's not going to pot that, but that's not what we were aiming for.
Just wants to get the cue ball.
It's not what I was
here.
aiming for at all. I was trying to get the yellow ball up and behind the blue and the brown, just like he's did with the cue ball there, and that is a very good shot. And we are in trouble.
That's the result he was after.
We are in big trouble
He'll
here,
be
for being
conscious
honest.
of not overhitting this. Pace is key.
Missed it. Can we get it on the way up? No, we cannot. And now Rise Clark. It's not going to be an easy clear up from here, but at least he's got the chance. He might
Not
put
really
us in to
the result
retake
he was
it,
after.
even though the yellow's on.
Foul and a
He
miss.
hasn't. He's decided to put himself in and he's missed.
4.
Big mistake there for Clark. And if we can get this into the middle pocket, then that could be all she wrote
Pace is absolutely
for
critical
Clark, but
here.
it depends. I think we've hit it far too hard. No, we've got
Tremendous
it.
shot.
Had to bring out the white ball so we can get the green. The green now is available. If we can get the
2.
green, come down for the brown. I feel like this is it. I feel like this could be over. This could be game. But we need to.
Well,
We need
he's
to get
looking
this
at
right.
potting
Here we
this
go.
into the right corner pocket.
The green's in. We should be okay for the brown. But it remains to be seen whether we'll get it or not. Who knows?
Not easy with the rest.
The brown's there. It's there. It's in. Yes. Come on.
Well played. That
Well,
was
I
made
think
more
we're moments
difficult due
away
to the
now.
rest being used.
We still need the
9.
blue and the pink, and the blue is a very difficult shot here. Jesus, this is not easy whatsoever. Well, we've got a good cue ball, but the blue, unfortunately,
John Higgins.
is
9.
not the best. It's out in the open. It's not even tight on the cushion, so I think this could be it. This could be
Brilliant.
it. There you go.
Simply
Rise Clark pots
brilliant.
that, and if he needs all the balls here
5.
to win. He's got the pink, and it's just going to be whether
What a
he can cut this
tremendous
black
pot.
in. If he cuts the black in,
What about that?
he's
for
going to take it to a
positional
7th
shot?
frame.
Perfect.
Is he going to do it?
11.
Has Rice Clark got what it takes? It looks pretty good from here.
No,
And he's not
this
got it.
time.
But he's
Close,
not
but a miss
really
nonetheless.
left it for us, so god damn
Reece
it, we're
Clark.
going to have to...
11.
He doesn't want to play this with too much pace, or he could leave his opponent on.
Oh my god, I think we fluked it, I think we fluked it! Didn't mean it, guys, I
Was
did not
fortunate
mean that. I
there.
could have claimed for that to be the
7.
best shot ever,
Frame
but
and
I got
match,
lucky. I was
John
just trying to
Higgins.
keep the
And
white
he's
on
through.
the cushion, try and send the black ball up the table. And somehow it worked out okay for us, so... I'm delighted with that win. Obviously, it's the first win of this career mode. John Higgins 5, Reese Clark 1, and it means that we will move into the second round now of the Yushan China qualifiers. And it's good to feel like a winner, because last night we felt like fucking losers big time, and I wasn't too happy about it losing to the worst player in the circuit. But we've got the win now, and I'm not quite sure how many rounds it is in the qualifier you need to win. Oh no, wait, you don't. You qualified for it, so it's just one win. Interesting, so we have qualified, guys. We have officially qualified for the Yushan China World Open. Full tournament starts on August the 5th. Looking forward to that one. Before then, though, it is going to be the Riga Masters tournament that we did not qualify for, unfortunately, because, like I said, we did lose to David Lilly. So let's have a quick look here and see who wins that tournament. You can see there is 1 win, 1 loss. Let's have a quick look here. So the rankings could change after this tournament. So let's just have a look at the rankings. We do not want... I don't want Mark Allen or Trump to win this, because then they might leapfrog us. So hopefully they both have a bad tournament. But let's find out. So the reigning champion is Neil Robertson. And we're about to find out who wins it, so let's see. And Mark Selby wins it by beating Neil Robertson in the final by 5 frames to 1. Tournament high break was David Gilbert, 147. World ranking, we haven't moved, so thankfully no one has jumped us. And that is good to see. Up next, like I said, we have the Yushan China qualifiers. We'll have a quick look at the rankings. Did anyone move up? You can see Mark Williams, he must have been defending quite a bit of money in that tournament because he has moved down. He dropped under $1 million, and that is it really. We haven't moved. Mark Allen's got a wee bit closer to us really, but that is it. So no major movements there. We're still number 4th in the world, but only Ronnie and Mark Selby currently breaking the 1 million prize money bar. And up next, like I said, is the Yushan China World Open. And let's find out who we've got in the first round. So let's see here. We're entering the tournament obviously because we qualified for it. And in the first round, we're going to be taking on Sonny Akane. It is a best of 9 frames. Win it, you get 8 grand. Lose it, you get 4 grand. Event earnings 4 grand. Now, what I don't really like is the fact that there seems to be no tournament tree. And there's Big Mark, Big Gaming Jesus there in the chat, as always. What I don't like about this is there doesn't seem to be like a tournament tree, so you can't actually check who's still in it. Do you know what I mean? That kind of sucks. I think that's shit the way you can't do that. It just tells you who you're going to get this round, it tells you who you're going to get next round, but it doesn't tell you nothing apart from that. So next time up we'll be taking on Sonny Akane, ranked 55. It's going to be weird playing someone ranked in the top 60 because we've yet to do it in this career mode, so I am expecting a bit more. We'll need to be playing a lot better, I think, if we're going to defeat Sonny Akane in the China Open first round, but that's what we're going to try and do. Then, now, I'm going on to Fog Gaming. I'm going to be streaming some World War C, so if you'd like to see that, come join us. And if you want to see more snooker, then make sure you follow this stream, follow this channel, should I say, and check out my YouTube channel, Son of Scotland 90 at YouTube, and also check out some other channels. You've got Fog Gaming 2K on Twitch, Fog Gaming 2K on YouTube, Gaming Jesus on YouTube, and Gaming Jesus, Real Gaming Jesus on Twitch. Check those channels out because those channels are where it's at. Those channels are not fucking lefties. Those channels are the home of gaming, making gaming great again. But anyway guys, that is it. Till next time. Peace.